Hey there, and welcome to the latest episode of Nox Plays. Today we're checking out some more Starfield. We beat the game, the main story quest is complete, which was really good. Overall, I think it's my favorite Bethesda main story quest that I've played, and I've played every Bethesda game since 2006, I think. I mean, I've played every Elder Scrolls game, every Fallout game that they've come out with, of course, and everything that they've done in the sense of, their general first-person RPG, open world, do what you want kind of stuff, which I really love Bethesda for. This one really gives you a lot of choices, and I really enjoyed that. There was a lot of really good choices to be made, and it gives you control. At the same time, does give you a lot of kind of like concern about the choices you're making. So you really think about the choices you make throughout the story, even the side missions and the faction missions. It was an amazing time. So with that being said, we did make it to New Game Plus. So if you have not seen New Game Plus, of course there will be spoilers in this video. Just a forewarning. If you have not seen that stuff and you don't want to see it, understandable. But we did do some really cool stuff today. We did some pirating. We did some additional things with New Game Plus that I was curious about, and so far I'm satisfied with New Game Plus. And after completing the game and making the choice that I did. So yeah, if you enjoy the video, please leave a like. If you're enjoying the content, please subscribe and enjoy. Okay, let's go. Starfield, New Game Plus. Oh yeah. Much excite. Finished Starfield main story over the weekend, and it was amazing. Starfield story was really good. So probably my favorite Starfield, or my favorite Bethesda main story so far. Over all the games I've played, I really enjoyed this one a lot. It was really good. They put a lot of thought into it, it seems like, and it just seems really, really cool. Not a like crazy, like wasn't insane. Like it was, but it was like, holy crap, that's really cool. It was just a really cool story, and the way they did the ending and the way they did the New Game Plus was really good. I'm really excited about checking out more New Game Plus. We played a little New Game Plus, and so far I'm liking what I'm seeing. I was a little bit disappointed at first. I'm like, oh man, New Game Plus, I gotta like lose all my stuff that I had and whatever. But I think it's gonna be worth it. So far it feels like it has been. It's been interesting for sure. Just kind of seeing the differences of this new universe that I'm in. And my wife read that there are multiple universes that Bethesda created. So there are, I think there's 10 different universes that you can actually explore if you do New Game Plus. If you end up getting all the artifacts and go to the Unity and go to a new universe, you restart essentially, but you keep all your knowledge, you keep your level, you keep all that stuff. You just don't keep your relationships, and of course your quest stuff is not there. But overall, it's cool because we get this really cool ship, and we get some really cool stuff, and it's interesting talking to people that we talked to during our first gameplay. You know, things are different. It is interesting. Pretty cool how they did it. So I'm curious as we play along and keep playing, what we're gonna see that's different.
Lamps released, air pressure stable, thrusters are a go.
Well, we have ourselves a freaking sweet starborn ship. It's so fast. The only problem with it is there's no way to upgrade it that I know of, at least not yet. I'm not 100% yet. There may be an option that maybe if you upgrade something, maybe then. Plus, I found also, which is really cool about the New Game Plus, is your powers. You have all these. I still haven't collected all the powers yet, but I've collected, like 70-80% of them, whatever it is. But they level up as well when you refine them. So like I've got parallel self 2, I've got anti-gravity field 2. I think that's the only two. Oh yeah, precognition 2, personal atmosphere too. So they upgrade as you find them again. So you can upgrade your powers to higher level, which I thought was really interesting. So we'll see how that goes, see what differences those make. I'm not 100% sure. Like, it doesn't give you any stats. So it doesn't like say like with parallel self 2, like, you know, your other self lasts longer in the world or whatever. It doesn't say anything about like the details, which is a little bit weird. I thought, you know, that'd be nice if they told you some stats on these, like what they did just in general. I mean, it tells you what they do, but it doesn't really give you like a real good indication of what the differences are when you upgrade them, which is, it's fine, but it's a little bit weird that is not a thing. So today we're going to be getting some powers, checking out some stuff that New Game Plus has, differences and whatnot. So in my universe, this universe I'm in, Barrett wanted to go to see about getting a power for himself, and I was like, that's weird. I'm like, why does he want to try and get a power? So I take him to a temple, and he turns out he gets a power. He gets the parallel self power. So he is able to grab a parallel version of himself from another universe and bring him into our universe, and he fights with us for a little bit. And of course I got the same power when I went with him. So it's a really neat one. I like that one a lot. It'll come in handy for sure. Let's go grab this other power on Olympus. See what we can get out of that. See what we get. Maybe it's a new one. I hope it's a new one.
Yes.
Oh my god. Wait. Oh yeah, you see Systef. They want to fight me. They're my enemy now. Okay, so if you, I don't think I showed that off in my other videos. But in my previous playthrough, I assisted Systef with the Flimsin Crete. Crete? The Flimsin, the Flimsin Crete, the Crimson Fleet, and infiltrated him. And this playthrough, I did not. I said, no, I'm not helping you. I'm going to not help you with the Crimson Fleet. I don't want to fight the Crimson Fleet. I don't want to fight them. I want them to be my friends. I'm getting wrecked right now, boy. Guess I was fighting all the things. Man, I'm getting wrecked right now. Sheesh, quit shooting me. Shields offline. Prepare. Sheesh. Right around all this crap. I kind of want to take this ship. Oh, it's dead. I didn't want to kill it. I wanted to take out its engines. I wanted to take it. Oh well. Well, we killed all the Crimson Fleet and the UC Systef. I guess nobody wants to be our friend anymore. Nobody wants to be our friend. It's fine. More ship stuff for me. I'm supposed to seek out the Crimson Fleet. I don't know how to seek them out. I'm guessing I gotta do pirate stuff. All right, cool. Cool, we got it. All right. Let's repair and we'll head down to this planet. Is this Earth? What planet is this? No. Moon of Aeon. Scanner anomaly. Here we go.
Touching down.
The ship is so cool. I was so excited that we got one of these ships with the New Game Plus. I didn't know it was going to happen. And we have collected all the artifacts.
Life forms detected right now, but wherever humans go, we tend to mess things up, don't we?
Yeah, Barrett. Yeah. So I have collected all the artifacts on this universe, that I needed to collect. Because when you start New Game Plus, you already have the knowledge. So you go back to the lodge and you're like, hey, it's, you know, they know who you are. Kind of. Like in this universe, I think I died on Vectera, the very first mission in this universe. I died there. So when I come back to the lodge, they're like, wait, what the heck, you know? We thought you were gone or whatever. And so I'm like, no, I'm Starborn. I'm from another universe. So and I tell them all about the artifacts, and it gives you the choice to skip or do the main story quest again. Of course, I skipped it. I'm like, I don't need to redo all this again. You know, it's kind of pointless to redo the mission, the whole mission, all the missions again for the main story. Didn't make a lot of sense for me to do that. So now I've got all the artifacts I need to have. I've got them set up in my ship on the armillary, and I can essentially go right now to the buried temple. And at the end of the game, at the end of the main game story, you go to this temple and you essentially fight for the last artifact, or you can persuade, which I did. I persuaded, and the dude's like, all right, the Starborn dude's like, all right, only in this universe I will let you have it. You've persuaded me. So I didn't even have to fight him, which is a little bit, I was a little bit like, oh man, I should have fought him. That would have been cool. But in this universe, we'll fight. I will fight him and I will kill him. I also liked at the end of the main story, when you get to choose to go through Unity, it gives you like an overview of all the things you did and the outcome of how it affected that universe moving forward. I don't know where, is that it? Is that the temple? That's the temple. That's gotta be it. It does suck restarting and not having, I was in such a good space with ammo and guns and armors and all that stuff. I was in such a good spot. So it's been a struggle, not having all the ammo I had and all the equipment I had. I almost had 1 million credits. I was so close to 1 million credits. I was like 6,000 away or some crap. I was so close. But I didn't realize when I went to New Game Plus, when I went to the new universe, that I was going to lose all that. I didn't realize. Like, I should have realized. I should have known that I'm getting reborn. I'm not going to keep all the stuff I had. I was hoping I would at least keep the money, but no. However, being as the level I am, I'm level 46. The quests I do, I think I'm pretty sure, I believe I get a lot more credits than I did than when I was a lower level starting out. Oh, there's one. I need 2 more resources here. I've got my scanner fully upgraded, so I can zoom in as far as I'm allowed to, and I'm allowed to scan things from a further distance out, which is super helpful when you're fighting or when you're scanning alien life. I don't have to get right up on them and stuff. I always seem to be like one resource away. I don't see it. It's fine. All right, Temple Sai. Wait, where's Barrett? Oh, hi, friend. There you are. You made it. Let's hope for a new power. I want a new power. I want to collect all the powers, of course. I'm sure there's an achievement for that. I need that achievement. Elemental Pool 2. I haven't used that one yet. I just seen you. Where are you? Let's try it out. Where is Elemental Pool 2? Elements, the true treasure of the planet and moon, are drawn to your being. I don't think that's gonna be any good. Life force, that, oh, that's the one I can heal myself with. Let's try that on this guy. Oh God! Oh, he's wrecking my face. I missed my gun from the Crimson Fleet quest on the last one. The Crimson Fleet quest gave me an amazing gun on my initial playthrough, and I miss it dearly. I do. It's sad.
I have something for you.
I have something for you.
Up and away.
Retro's firing.
All right.
Stabilized.
So we can go talk to Vladimir again to get another power. Oh, I got this legendary ship quest, which I did not get one of these at all in my first universe that I was playing in. I didn't get this option. I did go check out this ship. It's a level 55, and it wrecked my face so quick. It was horrible. I thought, oh, I'll be all right. You know, I've got a starborn ship. No big deal. Yeah, no, no. It's not how that works. I mean, the starborn ship's nice, but not compared to that thing.
Attention, unidentified vessel. We have no faction markings or registered manufacturer. Please maintain course while we scan you. Assuming scans even work on whatever it is you're flying.
I love how they comment on the fact that you're flying a starborn ship like they don't know anything about.
Scan complete. Go ahead and land.
Like, this ship, I don't understand. What is this?
Docking integrity, 100%. Good to go.
Hi. Please disregard.
Hi.
Feel like I should be seen? Lucky I noticed the pattern.
Sorry.
Alright.
I was lost in a memory for a moment there.
You were.
How can I help?
You're good, Barrett. You just stay there, brother. Take this med pack.
Everything looks exactly as we left it, right?
And better.
Right.
This ship is pretty legit. You know, one thing my wife mentioned would have been cool is if you could have had the ability to build on your ship, like to decorate with your scanner. Like you don't have the option to just place things down. Like on this ship, it would have been great because there's so much room. It's just a lot of empty space. It would have been good to be able to like put like some crafting benches up here or whatever, you know, decorate with some things. That would have been neat. They dropped the ball on that one. Like you can place things down out of your inventory, but it doesn't really work that well.
Plans released. We're free.
Okay, another power. Head Navallo. Oh, the spacers. I forgot about those guys.
No.
Enemy shields repaired.
Sit down. Wait, how did I lock? Oh, it wasn't locked.
Target's grand drive is down.
Spacer Coyote.
So sorry, Chris.
Why are you not locking? Lock! Oh man! I'm too powerful.
Fancy flying, stranger. Please respond. Spacers are easy targets. I think we had it covered. But I expect some people owe you their lives.
That's right, they
Any
do.
way we can repay you?
Credits, sir. All the credits.
Transferring credits now. Thanks again for the help. Over and out.
No problem, sir. I know we killed more ships than that, didn't we? It's fine. We're good. Scan you. Spacer anomaly. Or spacer scanner anomaly.
Gear looks green. Ready to land.
I'm about to take Vasco with me
Not
for all my
idea of a fabulous vacation
stuff.
getaway, but I can deal.
Hello.
Because I don't think Vasco will judge you for being a pirate. But I don't know. Not that I care too much anymore. I had my relationships in my other universe, which were great and it was fun. But at the same time, they were a little bit annoying. Hello? I couldn't do what I wanted, you know? I was constantly being judged. I don't think Vasco would judge me. He's a robot. He doesn't have feelings. And that could be why he's an option as a companion. Because some people want a companion, but they don't want to be judged on their activities. But I haven't really used Vasco. Only at the beginning of the game, initially, I used him. I should use him though, because he probably has the most carry weight of all the people, which would be really helpful. Well, this place is crazy looking. Let me in. All right, new power, new power. Come on now, no whammies, new power. Let's go. Get it! No good, no! Oh god. Why is he all over the place? Ooh. Yes, indeed. What do we got? Gravity wave 2.
You're welcome, everyone.
Jeez, man. Sheesh. All right, we're good. Gravity wave 2. Where's our ship? Back to the ship. All right, here's what we're gonna do now. We're gonna go run and do some piratey stuff. I feel like I want to do some piratey stuff. I don't know if I should send It doesn't matter, you know. It doesn't matter. These people can judge me all they want. These aren't the people I know.
Escape trajectory.
This isn't the Barrett and the Sarah that I knew in my previous universe. So I'm gonna do what I want. I'm gonna be a pirate. I'm gonna go pirate the crap out of some people right now. Let's pirate some people. Steal some stuff.
Stable orbit achieved.
I'm assuming that's how you find the Crimson Fleet. I'm not gonna dump the Freestar Collective though. I'm not gonna do those guys. We gotta go around and try to find just some random trader ships here. Are we on? What is this? Polva? What are we on now? Let's go to this one. Let's go to the main planet. Planet.
Welcome to the Freestar Collective. Please maintain your current course while we scan your ship.
Polvo Station. Oh yeah, another Freestar.
Scan complete. You're clear to land.
UC Longsword. Okay, so I'm not enemies with like UC. I'm just enemies with UC Sysdef. Well, crap, man. I need some trader ships. Hostile activity. Golga. What's this? Star Station on Prax. Let's head to Voli. That's out where Neon is and stuff. So there's a lot of criminal activity in that section. So I feel like that's a criminal area.
Freestar Collective base. All roads scan your ship.
A Galbank Storm Rider? There's
All
a
right, you're good. Welcome to Neon.
Trader Atlas.
Have a tight itinerary today, so I'd ask you to keep haggling to a minimum.
I want everything in your cargo hold now.
You better get help then, because we have the firepower to blow you apart.
Do you? Do you though?
Not today!
I'm in trouble. This is a bad idea.
We have a hostile in orbit. Deadly forces authorized.
Look alive!
Target lost their shields.
Oh god. Might have been a bad choice. Ooh! Did we just try and pop peace out of here? I have a bounty at the Freestar Collective of 1500. Oh my gosh. Come on, come on, come on! All right. Well, I think I successfully pirated. I don't know.
Smart job. Nice work.
I don't know if I did that right or not. Is this so Olympus system, is it owned by anybody? I wonder if I should have been pirating in a non-owned like system. Yeah, there's no random ships out here. Uh-oh.
The Freestart Guard ship, what are you thinking?
They chased me?
You're on the wanted list. Weapons free. Let's take him down.
No, I wanted to hail you.
You're on the wanted list. Weapons online. Opening fire.
No, hail.
On the wanted list. Weapons free. Let's take him down.
Well, now you're done screwed. I'm dead now. I tried to pay my bounty. You guys don't want anything of it. I tried. Oh, they're all so mad at me. They all hate me.
Hey, you and I need to talk about something. We're professional.
Well, that's not what I wanted to do. That's not how I wanted this to go down. So we're gonna reload. Barrett is angry with me. I don't want him to be like angry at me.
Smooth jump. Nice work.
All right, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go to my home. I'm gonna build a bounty board, if I can, and pay my bounty.
All clear. Time to land this ship.
I don't know what else to do. I tried to hail and say, hey, here, I'll pay my stuff, but they weren't having that.
Some people think of life as this delicate, struggling thing. But as I see it, life itself is one of the toughest forces there is.
Where's my house? It's 400 meters away. Why is it so far away? I had my house paid off in my other universe too. How much money do we have? We have 48,900 credits. All right. Well, you can pay weekly here though. You can pay 500 weekly to go visit your house. Self-clearance bounty board. That's what we needed. They really should have added some sort of like... You can't make things straight in this game with a mouse and keyboard. It's impossible. Oh, might be pretty straight. That's pretty straight. I did all right there. That'll work. $16.50 to pay bounty and to clear criminal record. Yep. There we go. All right, bounty's been cleared. Now we can go fly around and do stuff all we want.
Feels like we've been gone forever.
Yeah, we were gone for a whole 5 seconds, dude.
Time to join the stars.
Stay in orbit or jump. Your call.
Okay. So I haven't seen any ships out here yet. Let's go to Thanatos. I need to find where do I pirate? Like how do I successfully pirate? I don't know. Star
Parcel freighter to unknown vessel. I have an urgent package, hoping for some assistance. The Star Parcel's fleet's got a load of these aging Deimos monsters. Built like tanks, but well past their warranty. It's gonna take hours to fix this, if we can get the engine back online at all.
I'm surprised your ship broke down. You'll be lucky to make it out of here alive with your engine down.
Star Parcel always puts a bounty on anyone that messes with us. Always. I got a hot package that's paid for expedited delivery.
Man.
They'll dock my pay if it doesn't get to its destination. Star Parcel will reward you well if you can assist.
Okay. Given the circumstances, Star Parcel needs to up that reward.
The paperwork involved in giving you anything extra is a nightmare.
Well, get on it then. I'm not asking for any more than I deserve.
I know.
Well, I'm glad you're starting to come around to my point of view.
I'm still willing to talk. Tell you what, I can pay you some credits from the discretionary fund up front.
That works.
Best I can do.
I'll take it. Need to pay off some of that
Excellent.
stuff I just
All you
had to
need
pay.
to do is drop this off to the ship's services technician on Aquila City. They'll take it from there. Thanks for bailing me out of this nightmare.
Wonder what this package is. Wait, is there another ship out here? The Free Star Discovery.
Got you on comms.
I don't know how I pirate. Let me just, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna save. And we're gonna try and pirate.
Pardon? All right. Just don't shoot.
Oh,
It's all yours, but I'm reporting this to the authorities.
all right. Let's save again. taking it over. It's my ship.
Airlock integrity looks good.
This will listen up.
Kill the crew or leave the ship. Bear's not happy with me. Okay, we'll leave. Barrett's angry with me.
Just say what you need to say and move along. What's happening with you right now? I need to know.
I don't know where all this anger is coming from.
You don't know where this is coming from? Really? You have to have some idea. Or are you deliberately being obtuse?
No, I didn't reload.
Just get away from me.
That's so crazy. They're like, he is not happy with me. Is this my auto save? Here's my quick save. Let's do this one. The quick save was before I did the pirating. Nope, on that one. Maybe this is the quick save before I shot the ship. Yeah, it is. Okay, we're good. All right, so I don't know. I'm not sure if they're mad at me for that or not, for pirating. I could just get a whole crew of people from like the bars and not even have to have my people from Constellation on the ship.
Please hold your current speed and heading while we scan you for cover.
I have a bounty? Crap.
We say again, respond immediately or you're on the wanted list. Halt and prepare to be boarded or we will be forced to open fire.
Fine.
Copy that. Stay on course while we escort you in.
Life of a pirate sucks.
Drunk and disorderly is our #1 offense.
Maybe I don't want to be a pirate. I'm starting to wonder. Well, I guess let's go deliver this package. Job gone wrong. Mission updated. Oh, that's the bank robbery. Yeah.
You planning to tell me your demands?
I ain't trying to do no.
Like who?
Where's my mission? Yeah, there it is. We'll do the bank robbery, I guess.
Hold it. By order of Marshal Daniel Blake, I need to inform you we've got folks might be in danger, so
Don't tell me someone got the drop on you guys again.
hey, you need to show a little respect.
Look, no offense. It just seems like there's always some kind of trouble here. Rise of a free society, I guess.
I'm guessing the bank robbery that went sideways, now they got hostages.
Good guess. It's pretty much exactly right. You didn't hear this from me, but things aren't going great.
So it's kind of cool. You get the you get the Starborn option in your conversations on things you've done in your previous playthroughs.
And you're springing for the new reactor? Whoa! Now that is a ship!
I have an urgent Star Parcel delivery for you.
You the courier? I've been expecting you. Star Parcel has your payment right here. Anything else you need?
10,000 credits, I'll take it.
I wish all the pods worked like a killer city. No nonsense.
All right, let's go see what's going on over here with the Starborn, or with this bank robbery as a Starborn.
Security around here. You need to stand back now.
Sounds like you could use some help.
I don't mean to be rude, but I don't. Now, please,
Yeah, I already know this quest.
I wish I... Some folks from the Shaw gang, they took everyone inside hostage, and now they're using the intercom. They won't talk to me. Say they... In other words, they...
I can slip in unseen, take him out quick.
It might come to that, but find out what they want.
Do what you need to do. I'll be right here.
All right.
You in the bank.
So I guess we'll see how this goes. So that was all the same as the previous time.
You're the negotiator, huh? If you think you're just gonna walk up here...
Let's just get this over with.
Sounds like you don't really give a damn. So tell me, stranger, how do I know you...
Just want to help.
I don't know you.
We want to stay trapped in that bank?
We've been in worse scrapes than this.
Oh yeah? What the hell do I care? Trust me or don't. It doesn't change the fact you're surrounded and trapped.
Am I supposed to be impressed? I'm so ready.
I might be the only thing keeping the marshal and his boys from bringing very violent into this situation.
Whoa!
Yeah!
Easy there. Okay. I can see you're not just the marshal's tool. So let's talk.
Must be something you want, so start talking before I get bored.
Got a real attitude problem, don't you? Well, you better listen up. We want to guarantee a safe passage. We'll drop the hostages on. After that, we'll radio. But if anybody follows us...
Yeah. It's a pretty tall order.
Then persuade them. This whole damn... So let's just...
Intimidation. If you don't stand down, every single one of you will die.
Now just hold on. Ain't none of us wants to die. Nobody's been hurt. So maybe... Yeah.
It could have easily gone sideways, but you kept it together. Bravo.
Thanks, Barrett. Thanks, dude.
Got a minute to chat?
No.
What's the word?
They're coming peacefully, unfortunately. These amateurs folded like a house of cards.
Is that so? And what did you say to make them fold so quick?
I scared him into submission.
Hell, that works for me. Here, you've more than earned this. You got us out of a tough spot, and you did it with courage that's not common. As a matter of fact, you might just be Freestar Ranger material. If you're interested, head on over to the Rock and ask for...
All right. So yeah, I'm wondering now if I go to do the Freestar Ranger quest line, if I'll have starborn options, because that one I didn't other than when I talked to the guy at the gate. It's weird.
Hey, so I thought you might like this. I hope you do.
What is it? For me, thank you.
Yes, it's for you. I kept the cooler stuff. Anyway, I figured you might have a use for it.
Well, that was fun.
Definitely. Thanks.
My pleasure. If I see anything on our next...
An alien scramble. Thanks, dude.
Okay, do it.
Okay, I guess we're gonna go see what this is about. And I'm curious. This is what we're doing. We're trying to figure out what's different on this universe, in this universe, compared to the last universe we were in. So I'm wondering what's gonna change here.
When you have time, of course.
You wanna talk?
I've been thinking a lot about my early days in Constellation lately. Got me pretty nostalgic, and I started digging in some old things, just sort of reminiscing. I found some of Irvin's last messages to me and thought I'd listen to them.
Oh yeah, he wants me to. Irvin was his husband, and he got framed apparently by some group, and he wants me to check into it.
Shouldn't be long.
I remember that. I did, but he died in my other story, so I didn't get to do it. I hope that was a comfort.
It was surreal, honestly.
I'm trying to walk away from me.
Most of the messages were everyday things, but one thing, in one of his messages, he mentioned this job that he took at a mine shortly before he died. He said something terrible was happening.
Terrible.
But the message was true, but this was different. Well, Vasco helped me decipher it. Turns out the message was from Irvin.
I'm gonna help
The
him.
message was short, but his voice was...
Yeah. Must have been difficult to hear.
Yes.
Yeah.
So in this message, Irvin, he
Being
said
framed.
they'll do it again.
Message is 20 years old.
It is, but I was thinking about it, and well, it's... So I figured, hey, I can do some sort of a remote... There's gotta be a paper. Now, I happen to have it. I need to pay in advance.
Yeah, here, you pay for it.
That
I'll
works.
pay for it.
You know, hearing Irvin's voice again made me want to help.
No, it doesn't make sense. He's gone. If Irvin was upset, that it must be important. Yeah.
I appreciate that. Hopefully poking around in old records doesn't catch the attention of her face. Well, anyway.
All right, cool. We already know kind of most of that quest. Well, some of the quest. I didn't get far into it last time, so. All right, let's see what's going to happen here. I'm really curious with what Emma says to me.
You got some business with me?
Or what I say to Emma.
Well, except
I'm the hero that solved the Gallbank hostage crisis.
Really? You must have impressed the Marshal.
I did.
I'm guessing he wants to recruit you, so... Well, the Freestar... We might hunt down whatever needs...
Sounds like dangerous work.
It can be, yeah. We tend to get called... So that means... I imagine you've got some...
Starborn, trust me, I already know everything that I need to do.
Done your homework, huh? Good. A word about myself. I'm in charge of... That being said, the Marshal wouldn't send you here. So, what's it gonna...
I guess.
Just when do you plan to sleep?
Before I hand you a bag, you helped out with the... Tell you what, use the mission terminal and take one, come back alive.
Can we just skip the evaluation?
Sorry.
Fine. Fine.
Then I suggest you get going.
Fine. You know, oh, actually, you know, it's fine if I do this mission again, this whole quest line, because the last one, the Hope guy, I didn't take his bribe. Like, he tried to kill me, so I killed him. So, I'm thinking I might let him bribe me in this universe. Alright, what do we got here? Kill the outlaw captain, kill the outlaw gang leader, destroy the Crimson Fleet, rescue a hostage. Rescue a hostage? That sounds kind of fun. Nah, let's go kill somebody. Let's go kill this outlaw captain in the abandoned mine.
The Freestar Collective.
Because that's always fun.
Oh,
Killing
right.
bad people.
The Rock. Sam told me there's a good bar around here.
Some make it seem like he built the whole damn Freestar.
I can't believe they saw it patch this. I don't. Well, maybe they have. This little puddle here. Yeah, here it is. This puddle is still here. I'm taking the credits. I'm taking the med packs and the digipicks and the trauma packs. They have 7. They don't have 7x7? Oh, they do. Oh yeah, all those. Aha! My stuff! I only did that because I've already beat the game. I didn't do that the first time, even though I knew it was a thing. I'm like, I can't do that. But now I beat the game, I'm like, whatever. I'll just take what I want from the broken store inventory. You can legit do that every day. You can legit take all this stuff, sleep, do it again.
Shotgun.
I never hear him say that last time. Shotgun. Love it.
We are cleared for
Oh, God. It's a level 38. Disliked what? What are you talking about? What are you disliking? That was weird. I was shooting an ecliptic ship. Maybe I shot a Freestar Collective ship. Didn't realize it. I must have. Credits. Always credits.
Of course. Can't stay here gabbing all day.
An extreme environment. To the mine.
Landing gear is ready. Site is clear.
Oh, there's a ship over here. I don't understand these ships. Yet. Like, I don't understand why these ships land. You can't do anything with them. You can't get on them. So they say inaccessible. Oh, no, this one's not. Oh, let's go board. Oh! I might die here. Are they taking off? They just took off! The ship took off! We're in space! I'm stuck. Oh, we're good. What in the world? I have no idea what just happened there. All right, this one's letting me board. Oh God! Reload! All right. This one worked. Oh, this one. Oh my gosh, this one has contraband on it. I'm taking this ship. I have to. I've never had an ecliptic ship before. Why is Vasco on top of the ship?
Orbit achieved.
Holy crap, it's worth 167,000. How much does it cost to register it? 19,000. Might as well. The poor fools. They had no idea what was happening. Yeah, one time I tried to get on a ship like that and it said it was inaccessible, so I'm not sure, but I had shot the people outside, so I wonder if it locked it down. Maybe you have to sneak on.
Wonder isn't limited to planets with native life forms. Hope we have time to take some scans.
Great turrets. Jeez, this gun sucks. Good night. Oh my gosh, dude, this gun's accuracy's trash. All right. Oh, what are you? Of a rune? Beam particle pistol. I mean, I'll take it. I haven't had one of those before. This pistol wrecks so much face. It's crazy. It's the gun your father gives you. All right, we killed all the things. Excuse me. Did I loot you? No. Incendiary ecliptic space helmet. I'll take it. Legendary.
Well, they don't need it now.
It's true. Yeah, that gun sucks too. I have no good guns. Oh. Can't do that. I gotta have a suit as well. Let's try out this gun. I didn't know it even let you take your spacesuit off. Like when you're in the middle of like an area that you can't, not supposed to have it off. That's pretty cool. Oh yeah, this place. I've been in this one before. There's a lot of enemies in here. This might not go well. God, I thought my kid was next to me. That freaked me out. There's something in the game that made a sound. What are they shooting at? They're fighting somebody. That's weird. Oh, sheesh. This gun's insane. It's freaking sick.
Won't even scar.
What am I getting hurt by? I don't know who they're even fighting. Oh, great. That's cute. They can shoot through that, but I can't shoot through it. The fire rate sucks on this thing, but it hits hard.
No, I'm not.
We got a micro gun. Yeah, I'm not sure who they're fighting up there. Spacers, maybe? Just let them fight it out. Oh, what? Oh my gosh. He was level 64. Wow. That was crazy. Who are you fighting?
Exactly.
I don't want to pick locks right now. I'm not sure why they were fighting each other last time. This gun sights suck. Why can't I hit? Got him. There we go. Sheesh.
All yours.
What did you even have on you? Filtered, calibrated, ecliptic skip pack. Nothing great.
We should probably check out that console on the bridge. Maybe somebody left a helpful note for us.
What console on the bridge? There's nothing there, dude. You said it last time. I did this in one of these places. I swear I keep hearing something. Some weird sounds in this place. It's freaking me out. Like it's coming out of my right ear. Freaking me out, man. Your worst nightmare. That's what it is, boy.
Your dreams have just come true.
Uh-oh. I'm in danger. It's the only gun I have that does decent damage right now. Oh my god! What?
Oh, I love this part. One time I jumped off the cliffs of a planet with almost no gravity. Fun at first, but took forever to get down.
Getting low on ammo for this thing. Oh! I forgot there was another one. Hmm. All right. We did it. We killed him. He did. It was a better idea going the other way this time. Back way. All right. That's going to be it for me today. Oh, that was awesome. Lots of fun. All right, that does it for another episode of Nox Plays. I hope you enjoyed today's video. As you've seen, we did some new stuff with New Game Plus. It was very interesting. We got to commandeer an ecliptic ship. We did a few side missions, tried to do some pirating. Didn't work out that well, but you know, it was fun overall. I enjoyed it, of course, and I hope you did too. And of course, if you did like the video, please leave a like. And if you're enjoying this content, please subscribe to the channel. I'd really appreciate it. And I hope you all have a great day. Bye.